Today we're talking about those actors who, against all odds, turned humble beginnings into heartwarming reality. Up first, we have Daniel Lissing, an Australian actor who has made a significant mark in the entertainment industry, particularly through his notable roles in the Hallmark Channel's beloved When Calls the Heart series and various great American family movies.
To be here doing this again together, we FaceTimed Aaron and the three of us.
Born on October 4th, 1981, in Sydney, Australia, Lissing's journey to success is rooted in his humble beginnings in the small town of Sydney's New South Wales. Growing up, Lissing's family faced financial challenges, with his father working as a truck driver and his mother dedicating her time to being a homemaker. Despite the financial constraints, Lissing often speaks fondly of his upbringing, emphasizing the values of hard work and the importance of family that were instilled in him during his formative years.
Season 2 of When Calls the Heart with you, but we will be sharing it with you on April 25th now.
April 25th!
Before venturing into acting, Daniel Lissing pursued a career in music, showcasing his versatile talents. His passion for the arts eventually led him to the world of acting, where he found his niche and began to captivate audiences with his performances. Lissing's commitment to his craft and his genuine appreciation for his roots contribute to the authenticity he brings to his roles. Apart from his acting career, Daniel Lissing is known for his philanthropic efforts. He has been actively involved in charitable endeavors, using his platform to make a positive impact on various causes. As he continues to navigate the entertainment industry, Daniel Lissing remains not only a talented actor, but also a testament to the values that shaped him into the person he is today. Moving on, let's talk about Jesse Metcalfe, the guy who became a household name thanks to his steamy stint on Desperate Housewives. Remember John Rowland, the hunky gardener caught up in some scandalous affairs? Yeah, you couldn't escape that face once it hit the screens. Before the Wisteria Lane drama, Jesse was already doing his thing as a soap opera heartthrob on Passions for a good 5 years. But Desperate Housewives was like his ticket to the big leagues. Post that, he tried his hand at the big screen with John Tucker Must Die. But let's be real, not all those movie projects turned into blockbusters. However, TV seemed to be where he found his groove. Chase, Dallas, and the Hallmark favorite Chesapeake Shores. He's been making his mark, 5 seasons on that one. Plus, he's been a go-to guy for Hallmark films, including a cool 4 in the Martha's Vineyard mystery series. Now here's the real talk. Amid all the success, Jesse had his fair share of struggles, especially with the booze. Back in 2007, after a wild weekend that made headlines, he decided it was time for rehab. Fast forward to 2016, promoting God's Not Dead 2, he spilled the beans to Fox News about how Alcoholics Anonymous wasn't just about getting sober for him, it actually led him to find a connection with religion, giving up the reins of his life to a higher power.
Yo, you wanna see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Look at him working hard on himself. It's like a real-life redemption story, battling the demons, finding success. Cheers to Jesse for turning things around. Moving on, we have Cameron Matheson, the friendly face we all got used to on the Hallmark talk show Home and Family from 2018 to 2021. This guy's not just a talker, he's been all over the Hallmark Channel with films like Along Came a Nanny, A Christmas to Remember, and a solid 5 in the Murder, She Baked series. Now, here's the twist in the plot. After his Hallmark run, he made a move and did A Kind-Hearted Christmas for the competition Great American Family in 2021. And the story didn't end there. He returned to Hallmark the next year for A Merry Christmas Wish. Talk about keeping everyone on their toes. But let's rewind a bit. In 2019, Cameron dropped a bombshell on Us, renal cancer diagnosis. That's a tough hit for anyone, right? He spilled the beans on Instagram, sharing that they found a tumor on his right kidney during an MRI for some pesky gut issues. But hey, the good news is that they got rid of that nasty tumor. Fast forward to August 2022, and he's proudly telling Good Morning America that he's been living a cancer-free life for 3 solid years. These days, Cameron's all about that health grind. He's got a health coach, and he's dialed into keeping himself in tip-top shape. According to him, the whole cancer journey has been a real eye-opener, making him more motivated than ever to help others and just be an all-around positive force. Here's to Cameron Matheson, beating cancer, making movies, and spreading good vibes. Next up, we have the Jodie Sweetin saga. You know, Stephanie from Full House and Fuller House. She might not have clocked in as many Hallmark movies as her TV sis Candace Cameron Bure, but she's been making a mark with 5 Hallmark Channel films since 2017. Before we get to the feel-good stuff, Jodi's journey wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Back in the day, her personal life hogged the headlines more than her career. Think addiction battles and a couple of marriages hitting the skids. Her struggles weren't a secret, and in her 2009 autobiography, Unsweetened, she spilled the beans. Teen years were no breeze. From booze, then onto a wild ride with cocaine, ecstasy, and eventually meth. It took multiple rehab stints for her to kick the habit for good. In her own words, she was living a double life, putting on a happy face while wrestling some serious demons. And if that doesn't tug at your heartstrings enough, her early years were a real tearjerker too. She got adopted by an uncle as a baby because her biological parents were dealing with their own struggles, her mom with addiction, and her dad, sadly, doing time in prison. But fast forward to today, and Jodi's not just the girl from Full House anymore. She's overcoming the odds, making movies, and giving us all a lesson in resilience. Yo! This is her from a vacation she shared with her fans on Instagram. It's like a real-life comeback story, and we're all rooting for her to keep shining. Next up is Chad Michael Murray. You know, the heartthrob from One Tree Hill who's been making waves in the TV movie scene. So, he's not inked a mega deal with Great American Family like some other Hallmark big shots, but he's dipped his toes in with a couple of TV films for them. And hey, he's got a solid 5 Hallmark movies under his belt, including hits like The Beach House and Road to Christmas. But let's not just talk about the glitz and glam. Chad's journey hasn't been all smooth sailing. Back in high school, he had to sit out for 4 months thanks to a football injury. Talk about a bummer, right? And childhood wasn't all sunshine either. He faced some bullying, which is something no one should have to go through. Now, onto the real-life drama, a very public divorce with fellow One Tree Hill co-star Sophia Bush after just a few months of marriage in 2005. Ouch! But here's where the real tearjerker comes in. Chad was just 10 when his mom decided to leave the fam, leaving him and his younger siblings behind. That's a tough hand to be dealt. He recently shared this picture of him becoming a father. But you know what's a silver lining? Chad's got this rock-solid bond with his dad, Rex Murray. He's full of gratitude, praising his old man for stepping up and raising all 5 of them like a champ. It's like a real-life family saga with ups, downs, and a whole lot of resilience. Next, let's take a little trip down memory lane to the 90s, the era of flannel shirts and the iconic Melrose Place. Remember Jane Andrews Mancini? That was Josie Bassett's breakout role, and boy, did she leave a mark on that cultural phenomenon. Now, after Melrose Place wrapped up in '99, Josie kinda took a bit of a hiatus from the screen. It wasn't until 2003 that she popped up in an episode of Law & Order SVU. But here's where the plot thickens. When she dove into TV movies, her luck took a turn for the better. Hallmark, in particular, became her second home. Her Hallmark debut was in 2013 with Christmas with Tucker, and then she hit the jackpot with the Wedding March series, starring in a cool 6 of those gems. But life hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows for Josie. She's been through some real heartache, like a devastating miscarriage during her Melrose Place days and a very public split with co-star Rob Estes. And if that's not enough, her world literally went up in flames in 2015 when her home got destroyed in a fire, taking almost everything with it. But here's where the Hallmark magic kicks in. In the midst of rebuilding her life, she meets Thomas Doig, a businessman in the complex she was staying at. It's like a real-life plot twist, turning a this on her Instagram, so cute. Josie summed it up perfectly. In a way, it just solidified a belief I already had that every day is so special. Classic Hallmark happy ending, right? Up next is Alicia Witt. Man, Alicia Witt has been through some real tough times in the past couple of years. You know her from all those Hallmark films, especially the Christmas ones that we all love to binge watch during the holidays. But behind the scenes, it's been a roller coaster. First off, she had to deal with the whole COVID mess, just like the rest of us. But then, right before Christmas in 2021, things took a heartbreaking turn. Her parents, Robert and Diane Witt, were found dead in their Massachusetts home. Turns out the heater was busted and the cold got to them. Imagine finding out about that during the holidays. It's just gut-wrenching. She recently posted this video of her playing the piano on her Instagram handle, and as if that wasn't enough, Alicia got hit with another bombshell, a breast cancer diagnosis. She kept it on the down low, going through treatments without making a big fuss. In May 2022, she spilled the beans on Instagram, sharing her journey from diagnosis to kicking cancer's butt. By June, she was proudly announcing she was cancer-free, and there's this adorable video capturing her post-chemo celebration. What's remarkable is that she kept working through all of it, not letting on to most folks about what she was going through. In December, she revealed that she wore special caps to keep her hair during treatment, just so she could handle her battle quietly. So, hats off to Alicia Witt for facing life's curveballs with strength and grace. Here's to brighter days ahead for her. Last but not least, meet Danica McKellar, the brainy beauty with a backstory as real as it gets. Starting out in La Jolla, California, she didn't exactly have a Hollywood red carpet waiting for her. When she was 8, the McKellar crew packed up and headed to Los Angeles. Mom, Mahaila, held down the fort as a homemaker, and Dad, Christopher, tried his hand in real estate. Throw in a younger sister, Crystal, who's now a lawyer, and you've got the McKellar family. This is a glimpse of her upcoming movie.
Deal.
Give your Christmas the royal treatment.
Turns out he's a duke and didn't tell me.
Danica's roots are like a melting pot, a mix of Scottish, French, German, Spanish, Dutch, and some Portuguese from the Azores and Madeira Islands thanks to her mom. Now, Hollywood wasn't the first stop on Danica's journey. Nope, she hit the books at the University of California, Los Angeles, and even joined the Alpha Delta Pi sorority. Smart as a whip, she graduated in 1998 with a Bachelor of Science degree in mathematics, no less. But get this, she didn't just stop at acing her classes. She co-wrote a fancy scientific paper called the Chayes-McKellar-Wynne theorem. Big words, big deal. It even got her an Erdos number 4 and an Erdos-Bacon number of 6. Impressive, right? But here's the thing, despite all the smarts and success, Danica didn't grow up rolling in dough. She's been real about not having a rich family. She had to hustle, work hard, and grind to turn her dreams into reality. Danica McKellar isn't just a Hollywood star, she's a real-life American success story, brains, grit, and all. So which one of them inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, everyone!